Hello, this is Representative Gary Smith, and this is my second legislative report for this year. This is the January 18th report, and this is the second week of the legislative session. I wanted to talk with you about a few things that happened this week. First being the governor's State of State address. I thought she hit a lot of good points, particularly the economic development, that being the forefront. She talked about education. She talked about administrative restructuring and reform, which is very important to me. I've been working on those things for a number of years. She talked about my administrative restructuring bill. We also have the spending limitations and budget reform bills that are out there too, so I was real pleased with that. The second thing that I want to talk with you about is about the budget. We have also been in our review of the budget for this coming fiscal year, which starts July 1, 2013. And we continued reviewing in subcommittee. I'm on the higher education subcommittee, the budgets for many of our universities this week, including the technical colleges this week. One of the things that I'm proud of is that we have implemented a results-based budgeting process as a part of our higher education committee. We're looking at a number of things. We have 6 points that we're taking a look at, including the rate of return, the facilities usages, the origins, geographic origins of the students at each one of the universities and facilities. How many from South Carolina? How many from out of state? We're looking at graduation rates. We're looking at issues such as the dollars that go into instruction and academic support versus dollars that are being spent on administration and what percentages there, and comparing those across lines. So we are getting our universities into the mode of accountability for the funding that they are being provided. And I'm real proud of that, and that's worked out very well so far. We also, in the budget process this week, as yesterday, we heard presentations from the Department of Education, and the Health and Human Services, and from our treasurer. The Department of Education, one thing that I think that Dr. Zais pointed out that he had a number of charts and all to back that up with, was that he said we've spent a lot of money over the last few years in hiring a lot of people and spending a lot of money. But we haven't seen a lot of results from that. And I think that was very true from the data that we saw yesterday. He had some thoughts and ideas on how to improve that and how to make that better. We also heard and started to get into the debate over expansion of Medicaid with a full committee meeting, full Ways and Means Committee meeting with Tony Keck, the Director of Health and Human Services. That debate's going to go on for quite some time. We probably will not finish with it until we finish with the budget in March of this year in the House, and then probably get back into it after the Senate finishes their part of it. And we also talked about the Treasurer's Office and our financial position as far as data is concerned in South Carolina. And that continues to go down. And you know, we'll probably be in a position in a few years, because of the debt and the way we manage our debt, which is right now well below our 5% cap, around 4% of our overall budget, and continuing to drop as we're making large payments into that to clear up that debt. And because of that financial stability and the way we've managed that, we're continuing to get a very good rating from our rating agencies, a AAA rating. That, in spite of what's going on with the federal government, which is our staff with the Treasurer's Office talked with us about yesterday, is the big thing that's bearing down on us right now is what's going to happen to the federal government, and how will that affect us and our budget and our economy in the state. I will hope this information is helpful to you. I look forward to bringing more of this as we go through the legislative year. If you need me for anything, please feel free to get in touch with me. And thank you for allowing me to serve you in the South Carolina House of Representatives.